Hi, everyone. Today we're going to be reading the story Lines That Wiggle. If you were in our live class, you did hear that story. And if you're watching this asynchronously, it is attached to this assignment in Google Classroom. So in the story, they talk about all different types of lines. So we're going to use all of those different types of lines to create the monster character that's on the cover of the book. So when you're done, you might have something that looks like this. So remember, you're going to get started on either a piece of paper with a pencil or pen, or you can use a dry erase board and dry erase marker. Whatever you have at home totally works for what we're going to do. So we're going to start by drawing the table that the monster is sitting at. And to do that, I'm just going to draw a straight horizontal line straight across the bottom of my page. Next, I need to draw the monster's body. To do that, I'm going to make a shape like an upside down U. Just like that. The next thing that I need to draw is the details on my monster. The details on my monster are going to be things like the horns and his face. So the horns are kind of a weird shape. So if I want to just draw triangles, that's fine. Or I can make a shape almost like a letter C and then come back towards the head. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, just opposite. So it'll be almost like a backwards letter C. Kind of a glare there. And then I'll just draw another line back to the top of the head. Now I need to make my monster's face. So on the cover of the story, this monster is eating a bowl of wiggly line spaghetti. So that's what we're going to draw today too. So I'm going to draw his face or his mouth nice and wide and open because he is hungry. Then for the nose, I'm going to draw two straight lines right in the middle of his head that start at the middle of his head. And then for the nostril of his nose, I'm going to make a swirl. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then for his eyes, I'm just going to make little frowns because it looks like his eyes are closed because he's about to enjoy some delicious spaghetti. My next step is going to actually be to draw the bowl that we're going to draw the spaghetti in. To do that, I'm going to draw a great big smile right at the top of the table, and then a straight horizontal line across that to connect the bowl. I'm going to give you everybody a couple seconds to catch up because we're almost done. Now's where we have a chance to explore more of our lines that were talked about in the story. So inside the spaghetti bowl, I'm going to make maybe some swirly or wavy lines. To decorate the bowl, maybe I'll use zigzag lines, or I could use some curved or wavy lines too. I think I'm going to go with zigzag. So when I draw a zigzag, it's almost like drawing the letter M over and over and over. I want to use some more lines to decorate the table. I think I'll make some wavy lines there. But you can use any kind of line you want. And then at the very end of the story, they talk about rainbow lines. So I think I'm going to use some rainbows to decorate my background. And remember, if you just have a pencil or marker, that's okay. We can still draw lines to make it look like there's rainbows in our background. Maybe I'll also draw some dots to make a dotted line in my background too, just for fun. When you're all done adding your background lines, and I'm going to start sharing my screen. When you're all done drawing your monster from the cover of the book Lines That Wiggle, you're going to need to go into Google Classroom and open up this assignment inside the classwork tab. So you'll open up the Specialist Google Classroom, go over to the classwork tab, scroll down to where it says art, and then this assignment, Lines That Wiggle. Attached there will be this video, a video of the read aloud, and then a blank Google Draw file. When you open up the Google Draw file, it should look like this. To take a picture, you're going to go over to the mountains, down to the camera, then try your best to hold your picture that you made right in frame. Hit that yellow button, hit the word insert, exit out, and then you're going to turn it in. And you will be all done with this assignment. If you have any questions, please email me or comment in Google Classroom. Have a fantastic rest of your day.